Hi YouTube, this is Simply Monica coming with a ramble, I guess. Maybe a therapeutic ramble. This is about, my mom. She passed away 12 days ago. And it seems like, leading up to it, it just went so fast. And then when it actually happened, time just flew. I mean, it's been 12 days. And it's funny because when you think of a loved one passing, especially your mother or your sibling or your child, you think of, oh my God, how can I survive after that? How can I live? How can I, go push on and move on? And just time just flies. And it's been 12 days now. And it's not a whole heck of a lot of time, not like it's been, 5 weeks or 5 months, but you do live and you do move on and you do, you know, you hurt and you grieve and everybody grieves in their own way. Everybody hurt in their own way and expresses things in their own way. But you do, take you can put one foot in front of the other. You can. It's tough, and you miss that person dearly. I mean, me and my mom was close, and I miss her. I mean, dearly every day. I miss her. I miss her because we had long, extensive talks, and we talked about everything, gossip. We talked about life, death. We talked about everything under the sun. And she was always there. She was always, always I could call her 3 o'clock in the morning, and she'll be right there talking to me. I would be upset. Some boyfriend did this or that, and she would be right there talking to me. She would, pick up the phone no matter what, and she'll explain things to me. And we'll fight, we'll argue. I will go out, and she will argue about my clothes. We'll argue about my hair, everything. And when I cut my hair, and I cut it, this short. I cut it, this short or so. And she was like, "You cut your hair?" And I said, "Yeah, I cut my hair because it was too long. It was long to my butt. I mean, who wants hair that long?" And she was like, So then it took her about maybe 3 days, and she was like, "I didn't want to tell you, but I like your hair." I'm like, you like my hair. But so we went through it. So we fought a lot, and we made up a lot, and we laughed a lot. And even now with my hair, when I pull my hair back, well, then she goes and she's like, I said, "How's my hair look?" She goes, "You look 13." I'm like, well, that's all right, But we communicated a lot, and what I do thank God for is that we didn't fight. Who knew it was the end days, her end days? Nobody knew. But we fought, but we made up. And that's what we always did, fight but made up. Because I don't want to have regret now. I don't want to be there, oh my God, what did I say? What didn't I say? I never got to say sorry. Life is too short. That's one thing I learned a long time ago. Life is too short to be holding grudges, to be, oh, he said this or she said that, whatever have you. I mean, you don't have to be everybody's best friend. And if the relationship dissolves into nothing, then that's what it is. But as far as, talking about that person and, doing things deliberately to sabotage that person or any of that stuff, it doesn't make sense. Because, you're shortening your own life. You're taking away your own happiness. And, I just don't have time for that. I'm trying to get into heaven, okay? And when you try to get into heaven, you cannot have your grudges. You cannot not forgive other people. So forgiveness is like number one on the list. So, and I'm glad we didn't have fights and, or fights that we didn't say sorry to each other and we didn't, so forth. Because I feel so guilty right now because one week she was here and next week she was gone. So there was no time. There was no time to say, "Oh, well, I'm going to say," or, when I get back in the room, I'm going to see her and no, that was it. That was it. So you had to, say what you had to say while she was here. And, I have siblings as well, and they got to, they didn't have, and, it's so crazy because we're spread out into different states, all three of us. And, we, come and go and live our own lives and, whatever. But we still had a strong enough family base that we didn't have all that arguing and fighting and all that stuff going on, which is a good thing. It's a really good thing that she taught us well and well enough that we didn't have all this issues with her, of course, before she passed, and we don't have issues with each other after she passed. Because sometimes you have families that fight over each other. I mean, fight with each other, and they fighting. Oh, I want the money, or oh, you didn't do this right, or I always hated you. Well, because that brings out the strangeness in people. Oh my, this is the first time that someone really close to me has passed, and man, I've seen some colors come out of people. But I'm glad that me and my siblings have worked together well thus far, and hopefully we'll continue to work together well, and just be a family. I mean, our family has changed, but we're still a family. So, and we all we have is each other, and we have kids, our respective kids, and so forth. But still, And but I tell you though, I definitely thank them for being with me this whole time, because it's tough losing someone close to you. It is definitely tough, because everything you do, you see that person. Everywhere you go, you think about that person. Everything that happens, you want to keep bringing that person's name up. Oh, so and so used to do that, or so and so used to smell like that, and it's tough. It's definitely tough, and I'm the youngest, so being that I'm the youngest, and they're older than me, I've been with her, longer, so my emotions are different. I've been with her longer as far as living in the same household. They live in other states. So, so my emotions are a little bit different. And I'm the youngest, so the babies are always emotional anyway. But, so it's tough. It's definitely tough. And I got to stay busy, and take one day at a time. It really is one day at a time. The person is gone. Their spirit is with you, but the person is gone, So, you have to just realize that the person is gone. And I've gone through all the stages: denial, sadness, anger, happiness, all kind of stuff I've been through and still going through. So, but I have a son, and I have to, be there for him, and I have to be strong for him. So, and then, in a way, so sometimes, God is an amazing God, of course. And He knows from the day you're born, even before then, what your life is going to be like and when you're going to pass. That's why when you pass, and that's it, So, He maps everything out. And for those that are living, you always have to look at the positive of it. Not the positive of the person dying, of course, but the positive of what did you learn out of it? What do you gain from this situation? And is it, for me, it's strength. That's what it is for me. I have to learn to stand on my own now. Because now that mom is gone, mom is always your rock. Mom is always, most people, moms, are always there. Always. You can count on them for everything. I don't mean just financially. I mean just, spiritually, just physically, just even if you're on the other side of the country, mom has your back. If the girlfriend or boyfriend is dissing you or playing you, or, your kids are acting up, or whatever the case is, the job is, not working out as you want it to be, mom is always stable. But, when you lose that, it's like, wow, it threw me for a tailspin, because again, my siblings, they have their own particular families. So they go home, and if they upset or whatever have you, they can talk to somebody. They can lean their head on their husband's or girlfriend's shoulder, and they can, vent or cry or whatever have you. I don't have that. And so I've been, I don't know, jacked up in a way, because I don't have that. I don't have that person to really talk to, or they could hold me at night, or, I could cry on their shoulder, and they'll tell me, it's okay, I'm here, or anything like that. And, it's kind of funky. But at the same time, maybe this is all teaching me how to really stand on my own two feet, because I am the baby, and it is taking me a long time to do what I want in life, and to really get what I want. And being that mom was sick, I couldn't do but so much, and I couldn't leave her, anything like that. So So basically, it was a codependent relationship in a way. And now that she's gone, I have to go out there and do something. I mean, I'm a star in my own head. May not be to anybody else, but I'm a star in my own head, and I already see my end result. My problem is I tried to write a book before, but my problem is the middle is very good, the ending is very good, but the beginning is tough work, and partly because the beginning is where you have all the details. And that's my problem now in life is that I don't want to go through the details. I want to get to the good part, get to the good stuff, the good juicy stuff. But so I have to learn now to indulge in those details, and deal with finding my own strength, my own path, and not having that backup anymore, not having that person to call at 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, mom, come and help me, or fix this problem, or what do you think about this outfit, or all that stuff. So I have to learn to spread my wings basically, and it's a scary thing. It's hella scary, but I have to, because if I want to get anywhere in life, and if I want to let everybody else know how fabulous I am, then they're not gonna find it in the house. They're not gonna find out, just doing mundane things in everyday life. I'm gonna have to get out there and do what I need to do and what I know I need to do, and spread my wings in the proper way. And I know mom will be watching me, and she'll be smiling and proud that I finally got out there. She always said I can do it. She always said, Monica, will you get out there and do it? And and it's just taken me a lot of time and self doubt and all those things to really get out there. And but now it's kind of like no choice, which is okay. I mean, it's not wonderful, but it's okay. But it's just tough. It's just tough, just losing your rock like that. Even for those that have moms, y'all don't really talk all the time, or y'all fight all the time, or whatever have you. That's fine, but she's still there, though. You can pick up the phone and call her, even though she may get on your nerves. You can pick up the phone and call her, and she'll be right there, cursing you out maybe, but she'll be right there. And to not have that is interesting. And I can't use my siblings like I would my mother. They're not my mother. Your mother you can talk to for 3 hours on end about the same old conversation, and 9 times out of 10 she'll indulge you. She may hate the conversation, but she'll indulge you because she's your mother. But your siblings are like, look, I don't want to hear it, peace out, the end, whatever. And I have very good siblings, but I'm just saying that you can't use them as you would your mother. So I really feel like I'm alone, because I don't have that, shoulder to cry on or anything, physically and literally. But I mean, physically and whatever, and figuratively. But so I do feel like I'm just alone. I felt alone before, but definitely now, and I feel alone. I feel like I'm just pushed out there, like like a bird, mama bird and the baby bird. She's pushing the baby bird out, out of the nest, But I know it'll be a good thing because I'm a fighter, and and if I'm famous in my own head, then it's just a matter of time before y'all know that I'm famous too. So there you have it. Anyway, sidebar. Death brings out the strangeness in people, which I mentioned earlier. This guy, off and on for 10 years, right? More off than on. He called me, how you doing, what up, because he know mom died, fine. So, or dying and then died. So fine, he's going to call me, and I said, yeah, he said, how you doing? I said, I'm okay. He was like, all right, how you holding up? And I said, well, life is so short, and blah, blah, blah. So he was like, oh, yeah, can I come over? And I said, no. He said, well, life is so short, we can just do this, and I can just come over, and blah, blah, blah. My mom just passed, and you think that you're gonna get some? Really? Like, really? Like, maybe it's just me. I mean, that's what you decide to do, is to try to get some. You think I'm grieving that much, and I'm so upset that I'm going to see you and deal with you? No. Nice try. Next, friends. Tell all my friends, my mom passed away, stuff like that. It's a ghost town. You would think people would be calling me. Hey, how you doing? How you feeling? You okay? What's up? Can I get you anything? Whatever have you. They just like disappear. And people are like, well, maybe, it's, they trying to give you some space. But wouldn't you want to call at some point and be like, hello, how you doing? What's new? Anything? I'm like, man, maybe it's just me, and maybe I'm always trying to help people. So I'm always trying to hey, let me know. I got you. Want me to get you some groceries or whatever the case may be. But these people, it's like a ghost town. Yes, I lost my parent, but I didn't lose a limb. I'm not like, what if I had some major disease in the hospital or something? You gonna be ghost too? Like, people. Anyway, just want to do this little rant about my mom. Oh, I want to show you my little tat in honor of my mom. I got the dragonfly because it means, freedom and expression and life and love and light and everything. And that's me. That's definitely me. And that's what me and mom shared. We shared fun and love and, traveling and all those things that she hasn't really got to travel and so forth. So I'm going to do it for her. And I got her initials at the bottom of the dragonfly. So I didn't want to put just mom. Everybody usually get just mom. No. Who's mom? What mom? No. And my mom used to always say, don't give me initials, or don't put, mom or whatever. I have a name. So there you go. Here's your name. Anyway, so I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.